report from my new forever home. Wish you weren't here. I'm having a grand old time. Argus even gave us shields. Less maintenance than my usual human shields. Oh, question. Is it even indentured servitude if you're doing what you love? P.S. This apocalypse has got novelty. The Green Lantern Corps is doing monster tryouts. You just can't keep your mitts out of people's DNA, can you? I get it. I'm a big fan of Crimes Against Nature myself. My new squad's a lot more alive-y than the last ones. Harley's got this weird aunt vibe that is just charming. I think I might even miss these folks when they're dead. Anywho, if this is the second team I lose in mysterious circumstances, well, it makes a fella want some payback, some revenge. See, this universe has a serious Joker deficiency. Once you're out of the way, the sky's the limit on who I can kill next. So, thanks, Brainiac, for giving a young criminal his shot at a big second act.
These reinforcements should make short work of those Earthlings.
New target sighted!
Straight in.
Ooh, more guys to kill. I got my wish.
Tactical repositioning. Marking point for elimination.
If they told all their friends about us,
Run shielded.
Very good, Task Force X. Everything is in place for you to enter the data vault and eliminate the third Brainiac iteration within. The planning and logistics of this mission have been extremely time-consuming. We'd all appreciate it if you didn't screw it up at this point.
Gotta cool the jet.
You've chosen your graveyard. Soon, my units will oblige you. Now, this is something a little special for you, Task Force X. I might not share his debilitating desire to do good, but the last son of Krypton's powers do have their uses. I know you Earthlings like a touch of the dramatic. How's this for mood lighting? Are you sure your little minds are capable of multitasking? Task Force X, stand and be obliterated. Heat vision felt a touch primitive, but actually, it's enjoyable. So much power. I'm going to enjoy introducing you to it.
Didn't break a sweat.
I finally see why Kal-El was so excessively jovial. Heat vision.
9-8 to get this one back!
Don't worry. I'll take my time defeating you. Wouldn't want to rush it now, would we?
Going up!
A little showy for my tastes, but very satisfying. Incineration is a very effective means of problem solving. Heat vision felt a touch primitive, but actually, it's enjoyable. Incineration is a very effective means of problem solving. Oh, the potency locked behind his foolish morality. Prepare yourselves.
I'm all over Shark's target. Gonna boost! Explosion imminent!
So much power. I'm going to enjoy introducing you to it. I finally see why Kal-El was so excessively jovial. Heat vision. A little showy for my tastes, but very satisfying. Oh, the potency locked behind his foolish morality. Prepare yourselves.
That bolt took out the jetpack. Shark marked for elimination!
Don't worry. I'll take my time defeating you. Wouldn't want to rush it. Task Force X, stand and be obliterated.
Prioritizing mark. Dead shot. Use the bolt. What can I say? I got a killer flow.
A little showy for my tastes, but very satisfying.
Firing on buffering.
Task Force X, stand and be obliterated. So much power. I'm going to enjoy introducing you to it.
Boots up! Perfection has a limit, Deadshot.
Heat vision felt a touch primitive, but actually, it's enjoyable.
Ha-ha! Right in the tentacles! Superman didn't have tentacles, did he? Wait for elimination. Textbook tactics, Deadshot.
Oh, the potency locked behind his foolish morality. Prepare yourselves.
Who needs rooftops to snipe? Not counting chickens, but we got this. We do got this, right? This suit thing really ain't working out for you, Brainiac.
Aiming for death shot. Don't worry. I'll take my time defeating you. Wouldn't want to rush it now, would we?
My kill count ain't playing around. The gold haze hitting his bloodstream.
This Earth's orbit is a touch slow for the solar energy required by Kryptonian powers. I can fix that. Shouldn't you be focusing on the greatest threat? My Kryptonian powers require a little top-up, Suicide Squad. Your abject failure will be...
Let's pop his crystal canning bolts real good. Can't do everything.
We must disrupt Brainiac's crystalline power source. Much more convenient than killing the sun.
Even with these powers in a weakened state, you're no match for me.
Why do we never get reinforcements?
Incineration is a very effective means of problem solving. I finally see why Kal-El was so excessively jovial. Heat vision. Destroying you on a molecular level will be most edifying. I'm right here, Task Force X. Time to focus. My Kryptonian powers have their limits. I'll be back momentarily.
You can't even use the sun. You need bloody crystals. Mate, even I know that's half-assed.
The destruction of Krypton perplexes me. All
Get
their
rid of those
power,
flaming
they couldn't
crystals.
defend
No one
themselves.
needs that much sun.
Axial tilts are so fragile. Time to show you the extent of my new arsenal. I know you wear things like a touch of the dramatic. How's this for mood lighting? Shouldn't you be focusing on the greatest threat? Me. So many ways to utterly destroy your fragile forms. Where to start?
Ready on dead shots.
Heat vision felt a touch primitive, but actually, it's enjoyable. Kal-El has so much potential as a weapon. I'll see it's put to good use.
Multiply your force, Deadshot.
I finally see why Kal-El was so excessively jovial. Heat vision.
You can empower your gold kryptonite with a Terminaut micro facility.
So many ways to utterly destroy your fragile forms. Where to start? Incineration is a very effective means of problem solving. Your abject failure will be but a footnote in my story. Task Force X, stand and be obliterated. Destroying you on a molecular level will be most edifying. A little showy for my tastes, but very satisfying.
No place to hide.
Incineration is a very effective means of problem solving.
Took my jetpack offline.
Heat vision felt a touch primitive, but actually, it's enjoyable. Kal-El has so much potential as a weapon. I'll see it's put to good use.
Take on the sharp thing.
Making a kill list and checking it twice.
Our kryptonite is still effective. I would like to see purple kryptonite.
The destruction of Krypton perplexes me. All this power, and they couldn't defend themselves. I finally see why Kal-El was so excessively jovial. Heat vision.
None are safe from King Shark.
So many ways to utterly destroy your fragile forms. Where to start? A little showy for my tastes, but very satisfying. Task Force X, stand and be obliterated.
Engaging the shark.
The destruction of Krypton perplexes me. All this power, and they couldn't defend themselves.
Just call me Captain Shooterang, Deadshot, mate.
I see there's no sense in holding back now. My warriors were created to serve me.
Clear the splash zone.
Right the feeling.
This man is really out here with a personal tanning lamp. Get them crystals out of here.
There's a boomerang.
Concentrated UV radiation can't be good for you, Brainy. We'll take care of these solar crystals.
If I end up with weird tan lines and he powers up because we didn't take out a rock fast enough.
Destroying you on a molecular... Very well. If you're so eager to end your lives, I'm happy to facilitate.
Fresh bodies to rend. Good.
I finally see why Kal-El was so excessively jovial. Heat vision. Incineration is a very effective means of problem solving.
Getting myself.
Even with Superman's powers, our blows still strike true.
Your abject failure will be but a footnote in my story. It's time to shorten your odds. I must recharge these Kryptonian powers. Annoying, but necessary.
Organic sunlight, so you got store-bought, for game. Smash the crystals, gang.
New target selected. Your innovative use of crystals gives us the simple pleasure of shattering them.
Hey, didn't you hear the healing crystal thing doesn't work? Let me prove it.
Interesting. These Kryptonian powers have a considerable energy drain. No matter. Are you sure your little minds are capable of multitasking?
Fear my shadow.
Crank the shield, keep going.
Task Force X, stand and be obliterated. You may have bested the Man of Steel, but I'm his superior in every way.
I can end
Caught a copy, Superman!
literally my
Did
job.
ya? No, because you're a coward!
This stuff's nasty. Gotta get out of it.
You see, Superman may have had the brawn, but he lacked the might of my intellect.
Tell me if you were gonna dress up like Wendy next, right?
All right. So not super, but still tricky super. There's our window. Give him everything you got.
Interesting. You do so love to test the parameters.
I've adjusted the phasing array so they can choose the terms and conditions of their own suicide missions. Godspeed, Task Force X.
This piece wants attention, and it's gonna get some. Y'all can look at this piece, but don't touch. Fingerprints.